everybody! So we're back again this week, and so I didn't really get like I wanted to work on some kits this week, but this week has kind of been like everything that could happen did happen. Not bad stuff. It was just so busy that I haven't had a chance to do another weekly kit. So I was kind of thinking today, like, oh my god, I have to film this. What am I gonna film it with? I debated doing the monthly printable, but the colors for April are just terrible on horizontal, so I didn't really want to do that. And then I was thinking, well, I have a lot of like rainbow, like I've put out a lot of rainbow sets, like different things like to-do boxes, flags, washi, that kind of thing, but I don't really have like a set for it yet, like a kit. So I started on this today, and this one's custom for me, and I also actually screwed up on the cutting, so this is like a mistake sheet, but I'm not gonna waste it because I don't think I've ruined the cut too much, other than like cutting that one off a little bit and cutting these off right at the edge. Obviously I would not sell it like that because that's just not acceptable, but you know what, for my own thing, for the video, it's not really a huge deal. I can live with it for a week, but I kind of threw this together today. I'm going to have to edit it before I list it. It might be up by the time this video goes up. It might go up that day. It might go up the next day. Just because I don't think everyone else will want these meal plan ones. So I'll list these separately, and then I'll probably have to turn this into a 3-page kit in order to get the to-do boxes in there. Or if I can find some extra stickers to add, I may just leave this as a 2-page one, and then you can add this one in as an extra maybe. I'll try to figure that out. I kind of wanted to do it as a 2-page kit just so I could offer it for a little bit cheaper, as opposed to like the weekly ones I usually have, or I think they're $11 and $14 depending on how many pages it is Canadian. So this one would be like $8 Canadian, so that seems a little bit more affordable for people, I think, especially if they already have to-do boxes or they don't want to-do boxes, because really, I mean, people can get by with the checklist, right? So I'll play around with it. I'd love to get your feedback on this. Like if there's things on here that you're like, I don't need that, and like everyone says they don't need it, then I might take it off. Or if there's something on here that's missing, let me know. I mean, this might be listed before people actually comment, so that's kind of pointless, but it's still good to know because I might end up redoing my kits sometime or adding a new kit style. So this would be like a new kit style, like a mini kit. And so I'm gonna try it out today. This will be the first time of me trying it, so you guys get to see what it ends up being like. And it's pretty rainbow colors, so let's do it. So we're doing it for this week, which is the last week of the April colors. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna take out my paper clips. So I posted a paperclip video. I guess I didn't need to take that one out, but whatever. I posted a paperclip video yesterday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wait, what day's today? Wednesday I posted it. For some DIY ones, like they're all sitting, I did a bunch of them, they're all sitting like up here. I've got a big pile of paper clips. Those are ones that I'm going to try to give away if they'll fit in like containers, or in my shipping container packages with stickers, but or to give away to friends or Happy Mail, that kind of thing. But I did a video on those. It's really straightforward. It's hot gluing stuff to paper clips. Like, I didn't do one for the ribbons because when I filmed it, yet again, I ended up getting like really close to myself because I always work like really close to my face when I do these. So I'm gonna have to refilm that one specifically. But I just figured it was better to refilm it than to let that slide through, where it literally was like me tying it over here. And it was just like, there's no way they can see that. Like, especially for the time, because that was one where I had to watch a video to see how someone did it. Anyway, let's get started. So first we'll do the header washi. So let's get this guy on there. Flip it around, which I know you guys probably have gotten used to at this point of me flipping them around. So I did these on glossy because, come on, it's rainbow colors. Like, you've gotta be cute with the rainbow colors. But again, that makes it harder to apply. And especially these headers, you know how I am with these headers. So I'm gonna try this bottom method again. And I think other than the fact that I just put a bubble warp in there, I think that was pretty much aligned. Not exact, but you know what? We do what we do. So I know rainbow, everybody loves rainbows. Like, who doesn't like rainbows, honestly? If you don't like rainbows, oops. If you don't like rainbows, you're crazy. And I don't like you. I'm just kidding, I still like you. But you're still crazy, a little bit. Like, if you apply headers, have you noticed that every page is like a different height? Like, I swear. When I measure them back in like December. And then I was applying them on different pages, and one page they fit perfectly, and the next page they're like too short. And the one page is like shorter than the other page all the time. Like this page is shorter in height than this page is. Like in terms of the header height, it's so weird. Anyway. Okay, let's speed things up. Thin washi, we're doing it. Boom, okay, apparently I didn't actually start recording when I thought I started recording. Washi is down, it's so pretty. And I was just saying that, like I thought about doing decorative box stickers for this one, but I thought it would just be a little bit too much. And because I was trying to keep this kit down to 2 pages, and I was trying to get this out because I want to get this video out for you guys for Friday morning like usual. So that's kind of why I didn't do that. Also because, I don't know, it might be a little bit too colorful. Like, is there such a thing? Oh my gosh, I don't know. But I thought for myself for this week I would just keep it, because I know next week's really busy for me. It's not gonna look that busy because I haven't scheduled out all my sticker launches yet, but I have a feeling that things are just gonna pop up next week because they really did this week. So each day is gonna have its own color. That's how I wanna roll with it. I've seen a lot of other rainbow ones that are kind of the same way, that roll that way. So for this one, I'm using my checkboxes that are the full checkbox instead of having the to-do header on it. Just because I already had these in the corresponding colors. This guy's a little crooked. And then, like even though rainbow is usually like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, I added the pink. I did the pink in a different rainbow kit, and also because I feel like you need a color for this one too, otherwise it would get a little weird. Like it would stand out on its own too much, and we don't really want that one to stand out, so I gave it pink. And because I always put my to buy down there anyway, like I can still use that one. I won't be using the black and white one for this one, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Now I've actually pulled my camera down, so I don't know if I'm getting in the frame at all. I think at some point my head might get in the frame, or my chest, maybe my chest will get in the frame. But it was either that or watching myself kind of slowly pull the planner out of frame was driving me bonkers. I don't know if it drove you guys as crazy or if you were kind of okay with it, but I was just like, every time I went to edit and I'd go watch it and I'd be like, what are you doing, girl? Stop pulling the planner. And it's so frustrating because like it's not like you can just refilm it, right? Like it's done. So I would just constantly be looking at it like, oh my god, stop it! I'm gonna kill you! And then, so because next week it's gonna be a little crazy, I have to kind of organize it differently, because usually in my decorative boxes I would put like the half box guys in there to note if I had an event. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the checkboxes, the checklist guys here. I'm going to put the meal plans on the bottom of that. No, I'll put them over here. I'm gonna put them in the left corner. I wanna try and, usually I have everything accumulated on the right side of each thing, and it gets kind of like, it always has the same look because it's like big box, another big box, check box, random stuff. I'm actually gonna move these guys that I've never had before, so I'm not moving them. I'm gonna put them in the bottom left corner of each page, and that way it's kind of like, It might end up looking like a busy sandwich, but this is why we test these things out, because we gotta find these things out. Am I right? Am I right? So these can just go kind of like in the bottom corners, and they're just gonna be what I'm eating that day. So I'm trying to plan out like all of my meals. So that's why I just made these guys today. They should be launched by the time, like as their own sheet. They should be launched by the time you guys see this. So if you want those, you can go check them out. I had a girl custom request ones that were like, it had one of the meal plan ones, and it had a workout one, and it had a bill one. And then I made it, and I was like, oh my god, this is really cute, it's rainbows. And so I decided that I wanted to do full meal plan ones because it's so cute. And now she's actually requested them to be made taller so that they take up 2 lines each, just to have room for writing. And I was like, I'll probably do that just for her, and I won't like launch that as a product. But then I was like, but you know what? Like, I have the same problem. Like, I'm gonna be writing off the edge for like all of these. So I don't know. I may either make these longer or taller and make them like a whole box. That's gonna happen because our writing is not that tiny. But yeah, like I was trying to get these out done pretty fast to get them for myself. When I was making the cut file, I accidentally, the flags are all, they're supposed to have a bit of an outline of this color. But I give them like an extra bleed just so that they print and then they don't get cut with some white on it. But when I went to make the cut file, I accidentally made the cut file just the shape itself and not like the stroke around it. So now they don't actually have an outline. But you know, whatever, like it's not a big deal. So that's really cute. I'll probably put the weekend banner down, which again, she's a flag though, which is fine. I want to launch some tassel ones soon. The problem is I have so much stuff I want to launch that it's finding the time between my other business, getting custom orders done, and getting these videos all up. I have to find time to get these all ready. I did have so much time beforehand, and now I feel like it's like slowly getting taken away from me. But that looks really cute. Like I like having a bit of the color on both sides. So that's cute. I'll add my check. I should actually mark off special events on days where I have stuff going on. I do have my ship stickers. Let me go find those. Oh my gosh, so I like found my ship stickers. These are still the ones I was using from before because I haven't made like a full sheet yet. And one of the days that I need, I don't have a yellow. So I just used them all last week. I'm such a butt face. So I'm gonna try these guys this week just to add a little bit of like different color kind of thing. So I'll put them kind of over at this side on each day, and then that way I'm hopefully by the next week I can print out more of these. Whoops, Wednesday. We don't ship out every day. We don't get that many orders. I actually didn't even ship out on Wednesday because no one ordered printed stickers. I had like quite a few on the weekend kind of thing, and then no one ordered before like on Monday or Tuesday. So hush hush, I think I may do a flash sale this weekend. So stay tuned for that, because I think if I have time, that is going to happen. Because I haven't done one for probably almost a month now, maybe a little bit less. So first off, I'm gonna write in all my meals for the week. I'm not gonna film that because that would be the most boring thing ever to watch. Okay, meal plan is in. We'll see if I follow it or not. And then I have a couple of kind of bigger appointments. So those are with my rounded tough there. Oh wow, you're an awkward one to pull up because I cut the edges off of the paper. So this guy, and I just want to see where to position it because I can position it up here, I can position it beside it, or if I did like a, I guess I could just do a small checklist. I guess these big checklists aren't really needed for me if I have all those. So I think what I'll do is I'll put it down here, and then I'll put a 3 checklist whenever I have that kind of a day. So put him down, and then I'll do the 3 checklist right now. And just kind of make that. Whoop. They just barely overlap, so that way, at least it's like 3 things that I can get done. But then I've got this big guy here. Like, I love to-do lists. I don't always fill them all out, but like on my computer I have like if I don't have a to-do list for my day, I don't get anything done. Like, is anyone else like that? Like, am I crazy? Or what? Like, I don't know if it's just me or if it's, anyway, so I'm having another eyelash appointment, but I might also do eyebrows. And I think it's gonna be on Monday, but yeah, I hope it doesn't get moved because it's kind of the only day I can do. But I'm putting it in there because that in my mind is happening. I just haven't figured out what time it's happening yet. So that is that. And then on the Tuesday, I have a business meeting with someone else. So I'll put it all in the same spot, and I'll put biz meeting, and that's at 3:30. And I'll put the location down later because you guys don't need to know that. And that is that. So again, I've got my list to the side that I'm kind of checking things off as I go. And then the next meeting I have is on the Thursday. Like, this week is just full of meetings. I am already swamped. Usually my weeks don't get like cray-cray until the week of. Like, things happen day to day right now because I work from home. But I kind of had like on Tuesday, it was like everybody emailed me at once. Next week is kind of getting all of that settled. And then, so that's another business meeting. And that one's at 9:30 in the morning. And then, like, I don't think I have plans to necessarily hang out with I don't have anything, like, specified yet. I was thinking about maybe doing something on the weekend. But because it's not planned, it's not going in the planner yet. So the only things that I put in the planner are things like this where I know I'm going to have an appointment that day, but I don't know the actual time of it yet. That's kind of how that happens. I'm just going to put my little check boxes above these guys. Like, these check boxes could even be used for if I have to do some prep work for those meetings. Like, this one I'll probably want to do some prep work, and this one I'll need to do a little bit of prep work. This one, like, it's eyelash. I just have to go there and lay down and close my eyes, so that one's not really... It's so hard, guys. It's so hard to get eyelash extensions. I'm so hard done by. I swear. Life is so hard for me. I'm kidding. So that is kind of the main things I'm going out for. So now I'm going to fill out the to-do checklists. So there's a couple of things. I want to get the November, so the September, October vertical monthly printables are now up. And I want to get November and December up, and that will be the end of the monthly ones. And I'll be really happy that they're done. Until the new planner launches, if the sizes change, then I have to do them all over again. Hopefully the sizes don't change. The colors, I won't be surprised if they change. Okay, so November, vertical monthly, December, vertical monthly. boom, boom. And then for another client, I need to make, well, not a client, but I need to make a function price list for web stuff. People are asking for prices on specific things, so I'm just going to make a set price and say this is what it is. So let's see, on Tuesday there's a video I want to do. So that's going to go in this guy. And that's the vertical. I'm going to put it above here. And that's the vertical plan with me. And that's going to be showcasing the monthly printables. So I'll kind of go through that. And then on Thursday, I'm also doing, you guys know I film my plan with me on Thursday. And then I launch it on Friday. So I'll put that up there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll have to figure out what the kit will be. I think I know what kit I want to use. Oh, my mail just came in. Just seeing if they're going to knock. No, they're not. Okay. Sometimes they knock if there's a package, and I'm expecting a package soon. Then on Friday, I'm supposed to weigh myself, which does not always happen because sometimes I forget. I kind of weigh myself every day. I'm one of those like obsessive people. I just can't, I don't know, I can't help it. So that happens on Friday. And then, let's see, I've got Plan With Me down. Put that video down. Then on the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, I'm trying to walk. That did not happen this week. I'm kind of sad. So I'll try to walk this weekend. And then on Saturday, I'll put walk as well. Because I live pretty close to like the Ottawa River. Not really close, but like walking distance to the Ottawa River in Ottawa. So like I can usually like walk up to like the trail or whatever, or I can walk around. Like I live in I don't know, you can walk by a lot of houses and stuff. It's not like, oh, buildings and blah blah blah. I mean, there are buildings, but anyway, so like I want to get back to doing that because it's kind of nice to just relax and go walk somewhere a little more scenic. I mean, I kind of wish I was home in my parents' house because then you could walk like in the middle of nowhere. So there's not other people like jogging beside you, judging you. Even though I know people aren't judging, but you know what I mean? Like you always assume people are like judging the way you look and they're like, you're a fatty, you gotta run. It's like, I mean, like people are not thinking that. Like they're not thinking it, but you always think they're thinking it. Especially if you're trying to start jogging or running. Like I gave up because I have really bad knees. And at the weight, I'm not super, like I'm not really heavy. Like I could physically probably run, but because I have really bad joints, like it runs in my family, I have stopped trying to start jogging and running because every time I do, I get shin splints and then I get joint pain and then I get hurt. And even if I'm doing like the interval, like slow, half walking, half running, it never seems to work out. But there's my rant. And then on Tuesday, I want to clean up. I'm trying to get my office cleaned up so I can start moving everything into my office. So to do that, I need to update my office computer because it's really out of date and I need to get my new software on it so I can stop using my laptop because that would probably help my tendonitis. On Wednesday is like the only like free open day pretty much you can see, except like Friday's okay. So I'm gonna try and do a kit that day and I want to do a unicorn kit. I just wrote unicorn. Did you see that? I just wrote unicorn. Oh, this is where dyslexia. Oh my god, my camera kicked out. So my dyslexia kicked in with a unicorn. I said unicorn and then Tried to throw a little R in there. And then the only other thing you missed was the floral kit. I just want to get something up, another floral kit option or two up for that. And like, to be honest, I think I've gotten most of it. Like I could get into cleaning. I don't really have like a cleaning routine written down, but I've debated trying to get that back into play. And I'll probably end up doing a full clean this weekend, but I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write down like clean up office kind of thing on this Saturday, because I want to organize that more and get that ready to move into, because I really just want to get that ready. So there's a lot of things on that aren't on here that I do every day, but it just seems silly to write down because it's on like my computer to-do list, because it's just quick things. Like I have a kind of a set morning routine, but I'm really terrible with night routines. Like I don't know if you guys do get home from work. I don't even get home from work. I'm here, but by the time like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm just like, no. And I think like summer will change that. Like it just got warm here in Ottawa, so I'm kind of hoping I'll have more energy now to actually like get up and go do stuff. Maybe I can move my walks to the afternoon. Then it really just depends on the next few weeks and how these business meetings go, because that might determine whether I have a life or not. Haha. So that is really it. I mean, I have some other boxes, but as of right now, I'm leaving these days open because these 2 days are going to be trying to catch up from these days. And, excuse me, I'm trying not to kind of overbook myself as I usually do. So that is it. I am going to put down, since the pink kind of has to be used in the pink days, I'm going to put down this guy right here, because this can be like things I need to write down for next week. Sometimes it's things I need to do for next week. Sometimes it's meetings I'm going to have next week. Sometimes it's things that I'm going to need to look into or buy or whatever. Usually if it has to buy it, I'll just put it here because I'll move it over the next week. Like, I don't know, I really need to just kind of have that there for that. And then I think that's it. I don't want to put any promises in for the rest of the week. I'm hoping that on the Wednesday or the Friday I can work on wedding planning stickers, because I need them for myself too. So I need to get on those, because I keep putting off my wedding planning, and I still have time, but like it's getting down to it. I need to start getting my stuff together. So I hope you guys like this. If you like the stickers being used, there are links down below to purchase them. Once I add them to the shop, they'll probably be added to the shop before this video is up. So there'll be links down below if they are added, or if not, then I'll link to pieces. Like I sell these as a separate sheet. I sell these guys as a separate sheet. And I don't have these exact colors as a separate sheet, but I do have rainbow thin washi as a sheet. I'm not sure why the rainbow is different colors, to be honest. So I may need to kind of check all of my rainbow stuff and rework it all to be the exact same, like 8 colors. But like if you look at the pictures, you should be able to tell. The only difference is that this one has pink, and the other rainbow washi didn't have pink, and it had a different color. It had like an extra of one of these colors, so not really. I don't really remember off the top of my head, but I'm rambling. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I know this one's a lot more simpler because it doesn't have a lot of decorative stickers, but this was obviously a little bit more functional while still being cute. And again, I want to try and put this kit up as something that's a little bit more affordable because it's less pages that you buy. So be sure to check that out if you want to have something really colorful, but you just don't want to spend like $15, even though mine are $15. You don't want to spend like $14 for a week stickers. I totally get that. And honestly, that's why I include so many extra stickers, so that usually you can use them in different weeks. So again, you could buy this as a weekly kit, or some of these are available as individual sheets. So if you just like the checklists, or if you just like the flags, that kind of thing, then definitely go recommend that you check it out. And that's really it. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend or week or day or whatever you're doing. And hit me up in the comments if you want to just say hi, if you have a question, if there's something you want to see. I know Vertical Plan With Me has been requested, so that will be going up next week on, it'll probably go up on the Wednesday, but I'm going to try and film it on the Tuesday, if I can. It might get filmed on the Wednesday, I don't know. So stay tuned for that. It's going to come up kind of earlier in the week, and then my next Plan With Me, as usual, will be up on Friday. So I hope you guys have a fantastic time. Bye!